So I can take a compliment, and this is clearly intended as one, so thank you. But I want to talk about why I am trying really hard to remove the word smart from my vocabulary. I think the thing that this word purports to describe doesn't actually exist. It's not a static, measurable quality which people either have or don't have, and if you have it in all contexts. Like, I just don't think that's real. I also want to give what I think is a particularly striking example of what I mean. So there is a chromosomal mutation that in humans causes a condition called Williams syndrome. People with Williams syndrome often struggle with quantitative and mathematical tasks, and they're usually not very good at taking IQ tests, so they have rather low IQs. But they are great communicators, they have big vocabularies compared to other people with similar IQ, or even average people. They're really good at reading emotions from facial expressions or even just from a person's eyes. At least in childhood, I don't think this has been studied in adults with Williams syndrome. They don't exhibit any racial bias, and they disproportionately have perfect pitch. Now, who am I to say, especially as someone who also has a neurological disability, that someone who can do all of that is not as smart as I am? You know, it starts to sound like the whole concept is nonsense. I also just think the myth of smart people is a really harmful concept. Like, if you think of yourself as a smart person, you think you have nothing to learn, and if you think of yourself as not a smart person, you think you have nothing to learn. It's an anti-learning concept, and personally, I am pro-learning.